When you're speaking, and especially in your writing, it is ideal for your sentences to be cohesive, which means connected together. It keeps things flowing, and you're just making transitions from one thought to the next. Today, we are going to look at additive connecting phrases. They are very, very simple linking words that will help you make additional examples and reasons in a simple and clear way. Stick around. Welcome, one and all, to the channel. My name is Kevin. I'm a teacher and writer. These videos are all about sharing some simple, clear, and effective study tips with you. Today, I want to do a little bit of a warm-up just to get us flowing, get the blood flowing, get us practicing our fluency. And what I want to do is take one of my lessons and we'll just do this impromptu speech. And what I would like to do with that is for it to follow a hamburger structure paragraph, which means follow along. If you can make a simple paragraph where your first sentence is an introduction, followed by a clear example sentence, and then a concluding sentence. Let's see here. Let's take a topic like friends. When you're coming up with a speech, and just like we're going to do today, when you're talking about any topic, if you don't know what to say, you can always rely on likes, dislikes, advantages, and disadvantages. Okay? So, with friends, what comes to me right away, I'm going to say an advantage of a quality. Let's look at some qualities of a friend, okay? True blue friends are really hard to come by in this lifetime, and you may only have a few. That's why it's important that you can see the qualities in good friends. I think one important aspect of a true blue friend is that that person is a really good listener. For instance, he or she will always be there when you need them. They won't expect anything in return, and they'll just take the time to listen without actually trying to talk about their own lives. In addition, I think a friend should be honest. It's a foundation of any relationship, really, because if you can't trust someone, you can't have strong connections with that person. Overall, listening and honesty are definitely virtues that good friends should have. Okay. I actually added two examples. You don't need to do that. Are you warmed up now? Did you try that? Try it later, see how you do. I know I'm warmed up. If you like the stuff that you are watching in this channel, feel free. Click on that subscribe, like, and share button. It definitely means a lot to me. Today, we're looking at a very essential skill in writing, and that is a simple linking word. These are additive linking words, and what they help you do is basically add an additional example on the same topic. Okay? Let's just say the words together, keeping in mind these are all synonyms, right? Which means they all have the same meaning. Also, besides, in addition, moreover, similarly, what's more, on top of that. So as I just mentioned, you are using these connecting words, very simple, to connect 2 points that are about the same topic. You can see an example in front of you now, all about fast food. And our first example is fast food is unhealthy because a lot of it contains fat, salt, and oil. Our second sentence, very simple. Eating out can make us lazy and not want to cook at home. Okay, so all we do is choose one of these additive linking words and we will put it in the middle, but we will put it at the start of our second point. And remember that all of these additive linking words will have a comma afterwards. So we can see how they work together. Fast food is unhealthy because it often has lots of oil, fat, and salt. Moreover, eating out can make us lazy because we don't want to cook at home. Okay, let's try another example. The topic is why we need to study hard. It's important to study hard because we want to get a high GPA in order to get accepted into a reputable post-secondary education or post-secondary school. Second point is giving our best study effort can enable us to learn more knowledge and practice good study ethics that will help us in the future. Let's try it with an additive linking word in the middle. It's important to study hard because maintaining a high GPA will help us to get into a reputable post secondary school. Besides, giving our best study effort can help us practice strong work ethics that will stay with us the rest of our lives. The belly is going wild today. No, I'm not hungry. I'm full. I just had shepherd's pie for lunch. I don't know if you've had shepherd's pie. It's good. I don't know if I should have added the gravy and the meat and the cheese to it. A little heavy. Okay, for our daily exercise, make you strong in the mind. This will add muscle to your brain. We can do a couple of things. I'm going to give you a simple approach. Um, and also, if you want to challenge yourself, I'll give you a secondary exercise that you can do here. I'd like you to pick a topic, pick any life topic, go online and find else topics if you like. It could be very handy for you. And you're going to practice making one sentence. Give your example and your reasoning for something if you like. Add that linking word in the middle, and then go into that second sentence. So add that linking word, remember, at the start of the second sentence with a comma, and then continue to give the second example. Keeping in mind, we can always talk about likes, dislikes, and merits or drawbacks. That is, advantages and disadvantages. If you're just starting out, write this down. Okay, so if you're at a primary level, write it down and practice it. If you're at a higher level, challenge yourself to do it without writing it down. What you can also do is you can give yourself a timer, give yourself more challenging topics, and do it impromptu style, which means without planning anything. So let's just reset the clock and I'll throw myself into the fire. Because I like being under the gun sometimes, and it's all good. Okay. I'm just gonna I'll give two examples. Yeah, so we have to do that. Let's do helping others. Okay, helping others is something we don't always do in life, but there will be a time when we are in need of help. So it is definitely an important thing to do. One way that we can help others is to spend time with them and listen to others' problems, try to understand what their needs are in life. On top of that, there are obviously chores and ways that we can do physical labor or other tasks for people if they are busy, or maybe they are older or not in the best physical health. Um, Overall, no matter how you help people, just remember that it is essential to give yourself to others, um, and you will be rewarded with the gift that comes from their gratitude and knowing that you've made their lives a little better, a little over a minute. There you go. Practice doing that yourself, guys. It's very helpful for your fluency. There you have it. Simple, short but sweet, yet effective. I hope these tips have been advantageous to you. If you want to leave any comments, talk to me. I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as humanly possible. And yeah, we try to get the flow of things. And one thing I do want to mention that I talk to my students about a lot is the difference between knowing a word and using it regularly sometimes can be very large. So sometimes you encounter words and you might say, okay, well, I know this word, especially when you're studying English. But the question is, do you use it regularly? That's the thing. So some of these methods may be simple, but we need to practice doing them consistently so that they become a natural part of our speaking and writing. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you again real soon. Have a good one.